Hi guys, welcome back to Hitpoint In. Name's Reval. Today we're going to be starting a new playthrough of Mountain Blade Bannerlord on the new 1.6.4 beta version. Sadly, my old one got crumped, so we're just going to quickly go through the character creation screen and try to catch up to where we were before.
500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.
Cool. I do have a few comments about this intro. It is skippable, but since we're doing a new playthrough, I feel like it was needed for me to go for it. Since when do I have ads? Since 2 years ago, D-Skater. Anyway, so before I forget my thoughts, really love the Sturgian shield wall scene. Really fucking loved that one. It looked so cool. I would actually go further into the details. So if I were to, suggest any constructive improvements on that intro, I would probably go with something like, "From the west, the Vlandians take up arms, ready to field their fearsome cavalry and take on the Empire. From the north, something something." Kind of do this mini introduction for each of the major factions and just give the new players an idea of what they're expecting. What are the strengths that they're expecting from said factions. Would be a cool idea. Second thing that I wanted to mention was the thing that I mentioned last time as well. They should just kind of add a little bit more Hammond drama to the intro. I don't know. Maybe shorten it a bit. But okay. Let's get into it. I think we're gonna be going with... Let's see. It's probably gonna be an Empire boy. Transformed by Battanian rulers. Okay. Is it already overdramatic? It's... I don't know. The entire intro is like... There was war, there was peace, now it's war again. That's kind of it. That's that intro in a nutshell. I don't know. I felt a bit... It's okay. That's okay. It couldn't be improved, but it's okay for what it is. You know what? Let's leave it at that, I guess. Being an army brings 24 more influence, production bonus, army loss cohesion, no speed, no speed. Okay, I'm gonna go with Empire, like last time. There we go, quick character creation. We're not gonna be spending a lot of time in here.
Stand your ground! We've been Black Shields forward!
Number 2.
Warriors!
That's fine. Small fry, big boy, Buffy. As I said, we're going for a dwarf style character, so that's gonna be it. Right, face-wise, I'll go with 2. Is that the one with a slight stubble? Actually, 4 is kind of okay on that side as well. I will just keep the default when it comes to the face. I'm just gonna go to the hair. I'm gonna go with this one. Or no, it's this one with black hair. And then for the beard, we wanted to go with a majestic dwarvish beard. I think that one can work. Okay, this or this? Gonna go with this one. Because we're still kind of an Empire person, so we're gonna go with this one before we reach this, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Markings, no scars. And hey, this is me in real life. Only I'm not that swole. Okay, that's fine. Next up, Ivan Sadi, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hit Point In. Exactly like last time, I'm going to be focusing on 1 melee, 1 range, and then either riding or athletics. Going to be going with one-handed mastery into bow, into riding for this build. So we're going to be focusing on these first 3. So we're going to be choosing backgrounds into those 3. When it comes to these passives, I'm going to be focusing on Steward and Medicine. I think those are going to be my main focus points. If I can get stuff into trade, awesome. If I can get stuff into leadership, awesome. If I can get charm into... If I can get points into charm, awesome. Those are bonuses. But these are the main 2 that I'm going to be focusing on. And then these are... So, combat first, intelligence second, social third. That's going to be the focus. Okay, let's see real quick. Polearm writing. I don't want polearm. Charm and trade. That could work. Athletics and polearm, no. Smithing and crossbow, no. Forester, bow and scout, that can work, and scout isn't that bad until we get ourselves a companion who has decent scouting. Urban vagabond, throwing, and roguery. So either foresters or urban merchants. I'll probably go with foresters because it gives me an extra point to control, and as I said, the early game scouting will really help us out in keeping ahead of any enemies that we might encounter. Okay, small little cute tacky boy. Let's see. Tactics and leadership, not needed. Throwing and two-handed, no. Bow and athletics, not bad, and the athletics wouldn't be a 100% waste. Trade and engineering, no. Way with people, leadership and charm, sure. But I'm actually going to go with your skills with horses. It's going to give me riding, and it's also going to give me medicine. That's going to be the idea. We're going for a mounted archer build, because I feel like that is the strongest solo start. Okay, next up, herded the sheep. No, we don't want throwing, we don't want athletics. Worked in the village smithy. I don't want smithing, I don't want two-handed. Repaired projects. No. Gathered herbs. It actually does give us medicine, it does give us an extra point in scouting, but the scouting is not really what I want. Extra point into bow and tactics might not be bad. So either bow, but I don't really want tactics, because tactics only helps in auto-resolve, and I don't really want to do auto-resolve. And that also increases our endurance, and it does increase our medicine by a bit. Can work. We'll go hunted small game. I kind of value the control and the early game firepower a little bit more. And I guess tactics can come in handy later on. Why not? Okay, hunted small game. Then we're gonna go with probably road. Yeah, road with the scouts. Give us extra point in bow, extra point in riding. And then what do we got? Defeated, one-handed, two-handed. No. Extra tactics, extra leadership. That could work. If I remember correctly, yes, but we will have a look at that, Teramicus, and check if the perks under tactics are all for auto-resolve as well. I think there are some exceptions, and that's why I'm not really too upset with adding a point in tactics. Crossbow and pole arms, no. Famous escapade, no. Treated people well. And that does give us Steward and some charm, and that's okay. Yeah, I'll go with Steward and charm. Okay, subdued raiders. That does give us a point into one-handed and to athletics, which isn't necessarily bad because there are certain scenarios where you're going to be on foot, like arenas or sieges. Okay. Drove them off with arrows. That does give us some extra tactics. Rode off on a fast horse gives us scout and riding. Tricked for tactics and roguery, and we organized the breakout for extra charm and some leadership points. Probably this one, because that further improves our control. But I also like you rode off on a fast horse, which again kind of helps out with the early game scouting problem and just outrunning enemies. This gives us endurance. And endurance helps with physical activities for a long time. That's, again, not bad. I think all of them are pretty decent choices. They're all helping me in a certain way, shape, or form, except the trick to the raiders. But roguery is just good to have all around sometimes. Balls to the wall into bow. Balls to the wall into bow. That's actually going to give me an increase. Yeah, it's going to give me an increase. Early game bow familiarity is going to give us extra points into it. And I can also test out tactics and see if there's anything interesting in there. Killing the raider for the one hand. Yeah, and it does increase our vigor, which is kind of lacking in the melee department. You know what, Tyramicus, you're right. I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go with that one. And as I said, the athletics is not really going to be wasted because that's also useful from time to time. Okay, and name is going to be the good old boring Reval. Good. Next. Alright, now when it comes to the difficulty, I am gonna be bringing... So, I've only been playing this game on maximum difficulty. I want to see if it's more enjoyable if I tone down some of the difficulty. So the player damage received is gonna be on medium. Even though it says easy, it's the same shtick with Warband. It's very easy, and hard, so... sorry, normal, so it's gonna be easy, normal, hard. I'm gonna go with normal. Same for friendlies. I'm gonna be bringing this down to 75. Recruitment realistic, map realistic, combat AI on max, persuasion success realistic, clan member death realistic, enable birth and death, yes. Do not auto-allocate clan member perks. But you know what, sure, we're gonna be playing on Iron Man mode, even though I don't usually save scum. So, blah. Let's go. Hey, Smoothie. Try to catch up with, try to catch up and just get into a position where we can start testing shit out. We're gonna be skipping the tutorial. That's fine. Good. So, how I usually like to do things. Okay, family name, Fiddlebottom. The legacy continues. Uh, yes. For the flag, I'm gonna be going with the one that I had before. Heart, size smaller. There we go, with red and white. That's gonna be the flag. Good, and then our first level up, right? Yeah, first level up, which is gonna go into one-handed. Actually, no, let it in one-handed, because I want that increasing as fast as possible to a comfortable 50. We do have bow. Decreases your bow accuracy due to movement, or increases your headshot bonus. Bow accuracy due to movement. And that's gonna be the one that I'm gonna go for, because that's also gonna just increase overall damage for the boys. If it's implemented correctly, of course. Alright, so how do I usually start playthroughs in Bannerlord? It's actually quite boring, I'm sad to say. I go into the nearest city and just start practicing in the arena. Practicing in the arena and being good at it also makes you some decent cash. Use that decent cash to buy yourself some early game equipment. In our case, we want a shield and a hat. I think that's what we need. A shield and a helmet, by the looks of it. And maybe some better armor for the horse. Yeah, that might even be a little bit better. Because once we've trained a little bit into the arena, we're going to start soloing looters. And to solo looters, you need to be on a mount. And you need to have a bow and arrow or a crossbow. And that should bring us some decent loot and cash. Another thing that I like to do at the beginning of the game is press the N key for the Encyclopedia. Please, for the love of God, use the Encyclopedia if you need any information on settlement locations, companions that you're going to find throughout the world, checking out troop trees and how things are happening, even clan members, if you're planning on assassinating or befriending certain clans. Or you can just not give a fuck about the Encyclopedia and just explore the world as you see fit. But what I like to do is go into Heroes, select Wanderers, and then star some of the companions that I'm going to be wanting for myself. So let's see. I'm not going to be needing this guy. Iron Grey Falcon, not needed. Wow, you have such a baby face. Well, what you gonna do happens. Iron Belly, no. Spice Vendor, Steward and Trade. Potential good Caravan Master, so she's gonna get a star. And all of the starred units will be on the top side. Alright, Iron Belly, I already checked. Boar, nope. Brave. Ooh, interesting. Leadership and tactics. He can be a good potential army leader, or, well, warband leader, so that's going to be fine. Of the Hills, a good scout for me. Fish. Worst scout. Willow Bark. 61 into medicine. For now, she's going to be the medic, and unless we find a surgeon or a scholar. We'll keep an eye out for that. Leopardess with roguery. I'm not exactly sure if it's super useful or needed, but I'll keep it in mind. Break Skull, nah. Alone, nah. Because I think Of the Hills has 120. Blacktooth, nah. Horse Thief, nah. Maybe a secondary. Long Knife, meh. Hyena, no. Wanderer, nope. Swords Master, maybe to buff up the troops. I'll just keep that in mind for later. Surgeon with 80, so he's better. Willow Bark will be taking off the list. Bitter Drought, 61, and Charm, nah. Of the Wastes, 140. I think he's better than the Hills. Yeah, he is. Of the Waste is actually good. Okay. Bull? Nah. Hawk? Nah. As the game goes on, some of them will die, some of them, and new ones will take their place, so they do get randomly generated over the course of the game. Potential Engineer, but I don't really need an Engineer in the early and mid game. Butcher, yeah. Ooh, we got a scholar over there. Oh, right, he's the engineer, never mind. Shield Maiden, cool, she's pretty. Barrel chest, nah. Black, decent scout, actually good roguery, maybe later. Lucky, tactics and leadership, yep. Another potential, warband leader. Accursed, no. Ah, fuck. Ragged, nah. And then Wanderer. With tactics, scouting, and leadership, another good one. Okay, yeah, so we got a very good companion role this time around. Alright, 3 warband leaders, a surgeon, a scout. Very good scout, actually. And a caravan master. So yeah, that's some good shit here. That's some good shit. Hey, Malcolm, welcome back to the end, dude. What's up? Alright, so first order of business. This is the plan. Go to Poros, train in the arena, get some decent gear. We're going to start traveling and killing looters on their way. We're going to be hunting down tournaments to get swole and just farm some gear. As we're traveling, we're going to try to recruit some companions, add some animals to the inventory, and we're also going to be keeping all of the weapons that we can find from the looters that we're going to be hunting, so that we can start working on smithing orders. I'm going to try to... I haven't played around with the smithing mechanic, but I do want to see how it works and how it does. I'm going to try to not use the smithing exploits to create 80k, 60k, 160k javelins, okay? We're not going to be doing that. But I do want to create some equipment for myself. I just need to make sure that I always like to have the up to point towards the north. There we go. So I just need to make sure that that is aligned. Okay, let's go to Poros. I think this is the most boring part of the game, where I need to just train up a little bit into the arena. There's a tournament here, which is actually kind of awesome. Hey, Cat Nick. Welcome back to the end, dude. What's up? I kind of would like to have some levels under my belt before I tackle that arena. I hope it's going to allow me to participate in the normal arena version without trying to participate in the tournament. Haven't been able to catch my stream lately. Anything new you may have missed? Also, what's up, Ruv? Hope you're doing good, man. New game of Bannerlord? Yeah, new game of Bannerlord because 1.6.4 beta has come out, and I want to test it out and see if there's any improvements over the last 8 months that I've stood away from the game. Click on the day-night cycle at the bottom of it. It auto-resets the camera to the north. I'll keep that in mind. Cool. Thanks, Teramicus. Good, so character creation and explanation was under half an hour, so it was just around 20 minutes or something like that, which is awesome. Alright, let's check the trade, let's check the store and see if there's anything interesting that I would really want. Iron Spata. So since we're going to be a mounted sword and board type of character, what we are looking into the weapon is length. We want it to be long and throbbing, so we can easily slash at people, so we're going to be having an easier time. So we're looking at length when it comes to weaponry. And that broad falchion is actually good, 108 length. We're also going to be probably smithing a weapon. Yes, RZ, yes, it was a sexual joke. It was a dick joke. Girth should be good too, Subby Bean. Welcome back to the anime, man. How have you been, dude? Okay, so 108. I think that's the only one that's... Yeah. Okay, so the 108 broad falchion would be great, but I don't think I'm going to be amassing that amount of money anytime soon. When it comes to shields, reinforced cavalry kite shield could work. Nordic shortbow, wicker square shield. Let's see a few of these. Ah, there it is. Yeah. I want a reinforced kite shield. I want this to be as big as my character. That's gonna be cool. Very pretty looking shields in this game. Really like them. Okay, reset. Your favorite build to run when you played was Mounted Glaive? I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Mounted Glaive is still one of the most powerful ones. It's just imbalanced. That's why I want to go with Sword and Board, because Sword and Board is my all-time classic favorite, and I want to see if it's viable or not. You wish there would be a flail in Bannerlord? Oh, wow, a flail would cause just so many problems in this game. Just the physics would just make the game crash. Can you just imagine a flail army just all swinging their flails all over the place, causing crashes and unnecessary FPS issues? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen in this game, man, but we'll see. Bannerlord's your favorite Guan Yu simulator? Yeah, it really brings the Lubu out of you. Cool. Armor-wise, Genji. Let's see. It would be hilarious, yes. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Interesting stuff here. Do we have any good armor pieces? Yeah, the light saddle could work. Could help out a bit. I actually can buy that now. There. Because I'm not seeing anything better. And then for trade goods, I don't think there's going to be anything interesting for right now. Okay, good. So we'll need the shield. And we'll see if we need anything else. But basically, have they changed over the last 8 months to a year? I have no idea, Catnick. I know that they've improved optimization and performance issues. It seems they downgraded the graphics a little bit on the world map, but I might just have a fuzzy memory, and that might just be a trick of the mind. Flail bugging and hitting every entity on the map 100 times per second. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Let's go to the arena. Gonna enter the arena. Gonna talk to your boy here. I don't have any more questions. Practice fights. Oh shit, I can't because there's a tournament right now. I see. Okay, so it seems I have to join the tournament and help out. After 5 patches, they removed it because they can't do anything about it. That's how it would go. We'll see, Rapson. I guess that's what it would go. So if there was a flood, it'd probably be a canned animation. It probably would. We are forced to join the tournaments, and there's a very high chance that we're going to be losing it. But I don't care. I just want the tournament to be over so I can get in there and participate. The prize is an iron spata. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not having high hopes of surviving this. Ah. Oh, the release on this is horrible. If I bring one down, I should be able to go into the next round. Hey, we actually survived. We have an Imperial Legionnaire on our side. I just need to defeat this Imperial Heavy Horseman that's currently on a horse with his weapon of choice. That's great. This might work. As long as I remember that I need to block up and down depending on the thrust. Good! The Imperial Legionnaire actually carried us through the first round. To be honest, downgrading graphics seems to be the cure for most games these days, it seems. I'm okay with that as long as the game is playable and the gameplay is fun and it's interesting. If you don't play Warband or Bannerlord for the graphics and you don't know anyone who does, friendly reminder that type sorts all the stuff into categories, one-handed, two-handed spear, and within those categories is then sorted by value. Just makes it easier to see and compare similar objects. Thanks, Ceramicus. I'll keep that in mind. You forgot how wonderful horse movement is in this game? I'm not exactly sure, Kandik, if you were sarcastic, but I do like the way the horse moves and feels. It might have some collision problems, but for what it is, it's pretty good. Yes! I actually was hoping to eliminate that high tier dude right off the bat. Compared to the first game, hell yeah, there's a wonderful sense of weight to it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's going to be a 2-on-2 with a named character. Yeah, this is going to be short-lived, probably. Unless we gang up on the named dude. Somehow, nah, we lost. Unless I managed to kill one of them off. I did. Okay. Yes! Oh my god, I did it! What the fuck? Okay. We're in the finals. Jesus. Oh, sweet. Hey, Sir Polsky. Yeah, welcome back to the dude. Start down with the new patch. Okay. We'll love sorting infantry, archers, cavalry, ranged cavalry. That would be nice if the position in the party wouldn't matter, but it does. Prefer having troops sorted by level and type. Alright, let's go. I'm still not gonna bet on myself, because this is just a disaster waiting to happen, and I'm not sure if I can take on an Imperial Cataphract. Fuck. I probably am, good sir. Well, the fact that these are blunt swords is actually helping us out. Whew. Fuck. Oh my god, I won. Ooh, damn. Hello, Hendate. Welcome to the inn. Hello, hey, Gabor. Are you gonna do any of the big overhaul mods? No, vanilla for now. I'm here to test out vanilla and just learn as much as I can, so I can learn others. Okay. Nice fight. I got lucky. I'm a Bannerlord Master? No. It's practice, and I got lucky. And I didn't really get a lot of cash out of it, and I got a sword that is identical with what I have equipped. I guess this sword can be useful for one of the companions. Hello, Mouthflow. Welcome to the inn. That's fine, and I didn't really get a lot of cash out of it. I guess I could sell it for profit, but nah. I want to practice. I just wanted this tournament to be over so I can get in here and start practicing a little bit of gaining some levels, gaining some points. That's the cleanest inventory I'll ever have. Yeah, it's gonna get messy real quick, real soon. Oh, Lord. Got him. Getting close and personal. And he can't do a goddamn thing about it. Oh shit, take that shield before I die. Oh my god, I dodged. Good. Ass. Hey, yes. Yeah, yes, go fight. Go fight against each other. Beautiful animation. I love that right swing into an upper swing. Love how smooth and seamless that is. They've also improved, speaking of smooth and seamless, they've also improved on the fighting animations. They feel much more stable and the weapons are connecting properly now. Still not sure if the height problem is still in the game. I hope it's not. But I will figure it out. Beautiful death. Okay. Hey, Moflo, sorry, I sadly don't speak Spanish, so could you keep it English, good sir? You were recently watching my last POP campaign and just watching you get your teeth kicked in constantly. I mean, it happens. Watching me get my teeth kicked in, what happened, Catnick? Was I that bad? Oh, he's a big boy. But I punch dicks. It's a nice change of pace. Am I playing on Xbox? No. I'm on PC. Bannerlord is not on Xbox, if I remember correctly. Or did they finally port it? Good, I wanted that shield. Beautiful. Oh, for a second there I thought there was an enemy behind me. By the way they were yelling. Oh, shit. Good. 6 opponents remaining. I just kept getting caught out? Oh, okay. I was just being careless, probably. And, you know, getting reaccustomed to PvP mechanics. I mean, when you don't play something for a long time, you are going to be forgetting shit and you are going to be making mistakes. But I do bounce back. It's okay. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. I will want your sword. Although on foot, length is not really the solution. Usually you want speed. But that worked too. How can he have more visual field in the game? From the settings, Melikalin. In the settings, there is a field of view setting that can be modified. No, I think there is. Let me have a look. Yeah, I give up the fight. I seem to recall that there is a field of view over in the performance section? Dynamic resolution. Am I misremembering? I might be misremembering. Is it in game? Yeah, over here. In gameplay section, you have first-person field of view and third-person camera distance. You can modify these here. Mouthflow. The combat commands are definitely set up for controllers, to be honest. First thing you thought when you played it was that it'd go to console. It's perfectly fine. Just don't neglect any of your platforms. You figured even the hardest warband mods, it's more a matter of time and levels? Yes, it's a matter of time and patience and learning shit. But yeah, for those who don't know, the field of view settings is in the gameplay section right here, right under Show Blood. Okay, let's go practice some more. I'm also going to try to keep an eye on my levels a bit. I like the small mace. Not really for its length, more for its speed. Ah, it's a miss. Beautiful. Fuck. Hey, is that my voice? Hope that's not my voice. No, that's my enemy's voice. Alright, he's gonna be throwing some weapons at me. I should be able to block. Whoa! Ooh, yeah, almost didn't block that one. Wasn't fast enough to swing. To swing my sword. What am I looking at? Just a dude with a cudgel? Yeah, it's a dude with a mace. It's actually a higher tier mace than what I have. I'd like to grab that, thank you very much. Oh, they're both aggroed on me. But that works too. There's actually an anti-gang up mechanic, which I love. You forgot to add the world view to your sentence? World view. You just scroll out. If you're talking about the world map view, you just gotta scroll out. But on the Xbox, on the controller, I have no idea how you do it. God damn, that was awesome. Nah. My shield is gonna go bye-bye, though. I feel like I'm holding this. I feel like I'm holding this mace wrong. I feel like I should be holding it on the white part a little bit lower. I don't know. Oh my god, did they just kill each other? I think they just killed each other. Oh, that was fucking beautiful. Ooh, yeah, there's the shield going bye-bye. Beautiful, let's grab that. Love the fact that the weapons become available as soon as they fall to the ground. That was just seamless. That was beautiful. The way the weapon just became available as soon as it hit the ground. That was beautiful. Getting shot in the back. Got him. Gotta sneak up on that archer and kick his ass. Oh, that was a mistake. And yeah, there was a little phasing problem over there, but I solved it. Yes, if you actually want to practice with two-handed weapons, you just gotta go into either Vlandian or Battanian arenas. I think those are the locations where a two-handed axe or a polearm spawns up higher spawn rate, sorry. Beautiful overall smash ruin that guy. Loved it. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta bonk a person. God.
Die, you bastards!
Oh, he was actually quite a worthy foe. Also, I am just filled of arrows and problems. After this arena run, I have to check my my character screen. See if I leveled up. Ooh, catch. Oh, shit. Ooh, Jesus Christ, are you okay? Holy fuck, is he okay? Ah, man. I know that nobody dies in these arenas, but some of these kills are so fucking brutal. Love it. And there he goes. And I gotta push him back so I can go for a gut stab. Ah! Nice. Thanks for the help, dude. A little bit of a clip over there into a good swing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, good God. Oh, thank God. Oh, shit. Sword. Dodge. Into a slice and dice. I'll take this guy's shield. Dodge that. Take shield. Bring it up. Oh, good God. Beautiful. We are the weapon meister. And then I'll get shot in the butt or something. Go down all, yeah, somebody's coming in. Ooh. That was some intense weapon switching and maneuvering. That was awesome. Haven't noticed any weapon skill gain so far. There's a bit. But right now we're just going for some initial base skills. And for the early game cash. So I can get some gear in. So we can easily solo some looters. And just start farming. Beautiful. Still think that they shouldn't allow pairing spear thrusts. Nah. As soon as... Oh, good God. If you can't pair spear thrusts, spear and shield automatically becomes overpowered. So I think it's fine. I like the dynamic that infantrymen with short swords and shields will be able to efficiently kill spearmen, because spearmen are anti-cavalry duty boys. So I'm okay with the way they've arranged things. That's why it was like this in real life. Okay. I like the rock, paper, scissors shotgun style. Beautiful. Where spearmen are anti-cavalry, cavalry are anti-archer, archer are anti-shock troops, shock troops are anti-infantry. And so on and so forth. You wish spearmen were a bit better in game, in bigger groups, to be honest. Well, they did add the brace spear formation, so now they're quite effective against taking on cavalry. Yeah, they did get an anti-cav buff. Like to see thrust attacks being possible while actively blocking with shield regardless of weapon. Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that as well, Hendate. Right now you need to drop your entire cover no matter which attack you make. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I'd like that as well. And I forgot to check the character screen. Of course I did. On a shield wall or square, thrust while holding up a shield used to be the go-to way to fight. Yeah. Ah, shit. Oh my Lord Jesus, that was beautiful. Oh shit. He dodged. He's a god. Ah! Overshot it. Yeah, I still prefer to block an attack via movement, via keyboard movement, not mouse movement. I still feel like it's the easier way to fight. I know there's some mouse-only purists out there, but I don't give a fuck. Imagine chariots in Bannerlord. Oh, that would be a fuckfest. But I can imagine the Empire fielding some chariots. Ooh, that chamber block, though. Ooh, this guy was causing me problems. Swordsmen almost always best out spears because not only can they block it with their sword, but once you're inside the spear range, they're dead because you can swing swords, but they can't with the spear. Yeah, that's why I said that usually sword infantry is made to kill spear infantry. And archers, of course. Spearmen are always, and will always have just an anti-cavalry roll, I'd say. One sec. Oh, good lord. By the way, I can't chamber for shit. I haven't figured out how to chamber properly. And I probably never will. I'll take that sword since it's an upgrade. I'm not seeing any shield. Yeah, I'll just walk in here in this crevice. And got him. Good. Another spearman that I should be able to take out as long as I can get in their perimeter. Grab this shield and go for that dude who has a sword. Seamless. God damn, I love that. Hey, Nikolaf. Welcome back to the end, dude. I'll check what you boys are saying in a bit. Let me just take this guy out and find a good safe spot. Not really that many opponents left. Good. 3 opponents left. And there is one. There we go. Chariots, elephants as well. I think there were some elephant leaks or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they planned on adding elephant units to the game. We'll see. Nice. Those mouse spears can go play Mordhau or something. I don't care. If you want to be a purist, you can be a purist. As if that's the way you enjoy the game, awesome. Go for it. Just don't shove it down my throat, okay? It's not nice. You notice purists often don't play for fun, but to be right. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Don't think you need to know how to chamber unless it's multiplayer. Valentine, I don't think you need to, but it would be really helpful if you would go for a two-handed shieldless character, I'd say. It's a skill that can help in both, but it's more important in multiplayer. Yeah, I know, Captain Nick. I mean, I got along just fine to the game because without learning chambering because I'm not into multiplayer. Better have a halberd over a spear because the training solves the problem spears have with up-close combat. I guess. The only time spears can really beat swordsmen would be while using a phalanx formation, but once a phalanx breaks or weakens, then switching to swords is a must. Yep, I agree. Elephants would be awesome, not gonna lie. It would be interesting. Elephants would be Asurai units. I can see the Asurai and maybe Kuzait fielding some elephants. Would it be really cool if elephants could support 2 riders so you can have one guy with a spear and one with a bow? It would, D-Skater. I would love to see that. Thought spears always beat swords considering they're easy to use. No. Maybe in a group, and again in a phalanx formation. But spears are just dedicated anti-cavalry weapons. Swords, as I said... Okay. Spear user, sword user. Thrust, parry, get into personal space of the spear. He will not be able to use the spear and you can freely poke and kill. Hopefully that made sense. That's why swordsmen have the upper hand over spearmen. As long as they can get into the personal space of the spearman, the spear is useless. Can guy with a spear have backup? Yes, but in a 1v1 situation, sword should win. And even in a army, as I said, if of the swordsman just parry the spears and just go into close quarter combat with the spearmen, it should be fine. You almost feel like elephants would be mercenary units? That could work. That'd be cool. Yeah, coming from a far-off land. Could be just a minor faction, minor clan. Of course, also, I do have to mention, it's not always the case. It will always depend on the skill of the wielder. If I'm sure that a professional spearman could take on a swordsman in a 1v1. Sounds hard to parry it. All depends how you dodge or parry it, Valentine. But usually in these type of strategy games, we learn that spearmen are anti-cavalry units, while swordsmen are anti-spear, while archers are anti-shock troops, and so on and so forth. I don't know where that thought is coming from. Spear does have range, but having any form of skill with the sword would allow you to push the spear aside in getting close, and then they're dead. Spears tend to win against swordsmen simply because they have a range advantage, which helps a lot in-game. It's different, though, I guess. Hey, sub. Welcome back to the end, dude. What's up? Which side are you on? What would you like added in the game? Oh, God. I don't want... Okay. No. There is something that I would like to be added. If there is new content to be added, I would love to see knighthood orders. The mechanic of knighthood orders from Prophecy of Pendor. I would love to see that added into Bannerlord's base game. But over that, so if I were to sacrifice knighthood orders, I would just want to see better AI. Just better AI decision making. If they give me better AI and AI decision making, I don't give a shit about knighthood orders or any other content. The game's good. They could back up, but in order to get a good spear stab, you need to charge forward or plant feet. But like Rev said, if you're really talented with a spear, sure, you could win. Skill does matter greatly. Yep, exactly. There's a mod that allows you to make your own custom troop tree. It's really fun. I'm sure there's a lot of mods that really help out the game, but I want to test and play the base game, the vanilla game, as much as possible. I think I'm just going to be stepping away from the spear versus sword conversation. I made my point pretty clear, and I think it's okay. I think unique spawns would be my go-to added content. That would be awesome as well. Yeah, but for me, it would be knighthood orders. Okay, character screen. I'm almost leveling up. Good. I think one more fight in the arena should do it. If I could spawn with a bow and arrow, that would also be great. Because that would just get me started on practicing with that. That was fucking awesome. I have to admit, it is, of course, more efficient to go with crossbows and bow and arrows, but throwing weapons are so fucking satisfying. They feel so chunky and so meaty to hit. I love it. Getting attacked from behind. I wonder if there are any other animation combos that I could perform. And there's the level up. Good. Biggest addition you would like would be cultural assimilation of a conquered town. Like, owner culture transforms the town over time, so you lose a loyalty penalty gradually. It's a positive change of 1 per year in-game, and also convert notables to the owner culture. So you also get that culture's troops open for recruitment. Yeah, that would actually be amazing. Actually, practically the moment you conquer a settlement, the notables will slowly shift in around a week's time to notables of the new conqueror's culture. That would be awesome, Hendate. And then, yes, gradually switching to the Conqueror's culture over a, I don't know, 5-year period would also be awesome. That's a great addition was just thinking about your custom hand order comment. The custom troops mod kinda does the same thing, I guess. You never got far enough into PvP for Knight Orders, aren't they just themed minor factions? No, they're, well, if they are, if you make them that way, but they're practically the most powerful units in the game that you can field in mass. And you get to decide all of the equipment on them, which is beautiful. Give me that shield. I'm getting shot by everything and everyone. I need to just seek cover and let them kill each other for a little bit. It seems Bannerlord Vanilla will have the same appeal Warband Vanilla has. Cool, but better with mods. That seems to be the case, sub, yes. Sadly. Ooh, I am on my last leg right now. I don't think I'm gonna win this. Unless he does that. Okay. So for 3 years of holding a town, it become fully assimilated into the owner's culture. Yep. I wholeheartedly agree with you, Hende. That would be an amazing feature. It's easier to aim in Bannerlord, I found. Yes, it is easier to aim in Bannerlord. I think it's to smoothen out the multiplayer process and just make archers more appealing in multiplayer. If they took the AI smart decisions from Civilization Revolution, the AI in Bannerlord would be 10 times more challenging and fun. I guess, Miliculin. Sadly, I'm not exactly sure how the Civilizations Revolution would work. But yeah, it's a cool idea. Cultural simulation would be awesome. Warband AI superior? I think so. Currently, the world map decision-making of the AI is just too dumb. And I think it was slightly superior in Warband. That's when you're making it related. Okay. Swords or melee side nerfs. Okay. All right. Oh no. Actually, I am actually come equipped with a bow this time around, which is awesome. Shit. And I'm getting killed already. Yeah, I need to make some space for myself. Ooh, he swung faster than me. Gotta be careful. He's gonna bring up the shield and got him. There we go. Holy fuck. No, you're dead. Sound effect of the year. The her-ha-ha sound effect. Would be even more neat. Okay, one sec. Shit. Come on. Nice. Got him. Overshot. Need to be careful. Oh boy. Getting close and personal so he can't swing properly. Get a shield. Will help out with the overall battle. Good. Find this guy in melee. There's no time to switch to bow and pelt him with one shot. Ooh, he's actually good. His bowl haircut is OP. Also, decently fast. Oh god, please! Kill each other. Nice. Thanks for solving my issue, good sir. Oh god, he is not solving my issue now. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Gotta dodge, gotta move, gotta dodge. Bonkalicious definition. Good. Okay. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a throwing character. I overshot it. I can't believe it. Actually, I can believe it. Beautiful. Guide the shot. Having issues at longer range combat here. but I will give it a try. It's easier when the enemy's coming towards you, clearly. Overshot, okay. Okay, this should be easy pickings now. Yeah. Should be able to kill him before he reaches me. There we go. Good! Whew, that was awesome. Let's see. Axe is easier to use. Okay, Hector and Achilles carried both sword and spear. One of the best movie fights in cinema so far. Swords require training. Let's say you take over a town, you still get mostly the cultures of recruits, but over time it'll balance out. Then you could do things like have a town, have the signs of being owned by multiple cultures. Would be cool. I don't know why anyone would use anything else than a Morningstar. I guess the weight was too much for the soldiers. I don't know. Maybe there's also a high cost of producing Morningstars. Uses a lot of material. You love how in Bannerlord, once you get a decent hit on the enemy, you can sometimes lock them into a stun or blow. Feels pretty amazing. Yeah, it does. I do like that the fight is fast and brutal once a person gets a hit in. Aiming directly at them always hits, I think. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Valentine. Including at any distance? The Borg didn't invent the term assimilation. Okay. I don't think they did, no. Good, I can finally level up. So, I think I'm just going to try to max out experience I gain with bows. Or add an extra point to swordsmanship so I can get that further increased. How are we doing on cash? Hey Snake Doctor, welcome back to the inn. Yes, it's 1.6.4. The latest addition to the patch is that they apparently resolved some pathing for the AI in sieges, and now you can create new clans. You can promote a companion to be the leader of a new clan, which makes executing all clans playthrough actually viable. Pretty long distance, pretty sure. It's easier to get headshots. Yeah, I'm just getting used to... Still getting used to it. Hey, really? Making durable chain that will last long in battle is somewhat of an art. Okay. 2,000 gold. Let's trade, see if we can find a... I assume this is... Yeah, this is 3,700. It would be a waste to buy that. But the shield would not. Is this the one? No, it's not the one. There. Okay, so as I go down, I reinforce cavalry kite shield. This is the one. This is the big boy that I'm looking for. Okay. Next up. Nice. I like the organization. Would wish if the value would be from top to bottom, as in the most expensive one to be at the top, and then you go down and you see the smaller fries. But I'll take it. I'm okay with that. Isn't the Morningstar the one where it didn't have a chain? Yes. Yes, it's just a big iron ball on a handle. It's a spiky ball on a stick, yes. Then click value and it'll sort it for you? Yes, but if I click value, it's going to mix up the types. And date. So type, value, it will not take into consideration. But I'm okay with type. I think it's because it requires too much metal and it was hard to make the ball properly. Probably. You always thought a Morningstar had to have a chain. No, that's the flail sub. That's the flail that you're thinking of, the one with a chain. Morningstar is the mace with spikes without a chain. It's literally the ball on the handle. And then the flail has a chain between the ball and the handle. What's the best armor you can currently get in Bannerlord? Don't know. I think Legionnaire armor has the best stats. Sorry. You know, Empire armor in general, I think, has the best stats. Okay, is there anything else that I might want? So give me type. What's the best helmet I can get? I can get the male coif. That could be useful. Okay, I'll try to practice a little bit more in the arena and try to save up for a male coif. Flail's not always a ball? I know, but it was just to explain, really. I know that the ball is not always a ball. Battalion boots and shoulders are best. You've actually found? Okay. What about head and shoulders? I mean, it's okay. What about chest pieces? Hi, could you not? I mean, we could make this so much easier. Okay. Guess not. Please don't consider my statements to be absolutes, okay? Just because I say that a Morning Star is a ball and handle doesn't necessarily mean that the ball will always be without spikes, spherical, without adornments, or, you know, flashy and accessory and stuff like that. Is there a Bardiche in Bannerlord? There is a Bardiche in Bannerlord, yeah. That was a bit weird. I feel like he was blocking. Good. I mean, it can be many-headed whip with barbs. With barbs? Yeah, it can be. It could have 3 heads. It could be a pony. I don't know. But yes, please don't take statements as absolutes, okay? There are exceptions to everything. Same with... it's practically similar to the spear versus sword argument. There are a lot of factors to take consideration, and there are a lot of exceptions. Alright? It's dangerous to think in absolutes. There's no point in thinking in absolutes as well. Alpha could be a yo-yo. It could! Yes! You could hit somebody in the noggin with a yo-yo, and you could say that you flailed him. Bonkalicious definition. Well, if you notice that I've started using Shield Bash less and less, but it can still be effective. Ooh, God. That's what you get. Only said deals and absolutes. That said spears are better. Whatever, D-Skater. Everybody has their choice. Oh, look how better he is against me. Oh, no. I have to dodge everything. I need to maintain my distance. Yeah. There are no exceptions. Swords were just popularized by mainstream media and made most think that it was the weapon of the medieval world. It's okay, Robson. You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. I know that the spear was the wider spread weapon of choice. But swords are cool as well. Okay. And plus, it's a goddamn video game. I wonder if anybody gets that reference. Now, go buy yourself a video game. I know that Kane would get it. Jesus Christ. I'm having issues. Fuck off. Yeah, it seems the shield bash into a overhead attack with a spear seems to be working. Grumbler Guest, thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime, my dude. Welcome to Hit Point In. I think the one with the ball, spiked or not, is often just called a ball and chain. No, that's called marriage, really. You know what? You know what? It's viable. It's harder to fight with a spear on foot, but it is viable now. You can actually play with this build and somehow slightly make it work. Trying to line that spirit. Oh God. Nice, thank you. You are a lifesaver. Oh, nope, I'm gone. My latest PvP playthrough was really cool. Thank you, Grumbler Guest. I'm glad you liked it. Make a new rule, no politics and no spear versus sword topic. A D-skater, as long as we're having a civilized conversation, it's fine to disagree with things. Jesus. Hello, White Chapel Relnon. Welcome to the inn. Spears were really easy to train a peasant militia with. Indeed. And they were cheap to make. No marriage would be, no ball and chain. What I call the History Channel a very reliable source personally. This was made by aliens. Ghosts are haunting this place, yeah. End date. I think that's just because it's popular with the masses. History Channel and a lot of channels are actually influenced by ratings. So if a thing's popular, they're gonna be making more of that popular thing. I'm dead. That one throwing weapon just ended my career. Gotta calm down and stop flailing uncontrollably and check what's going on around me. There's a spear thrower and I need that shield. God damn, I ducked! That was fucking awesome. That dude is trying to punch my shield. He's a man. You like the History Channel, aliens? Dude, I like the entertainment on the History Channel. But I feel like History Channel right now is just, has too many episodes of Pawn Shop. Just too many episodes. They could tone that down a bit. I mean, I can only watch Pawn Shop so much. Spear much better in Bannerlord than it ever was in Warband. I agree, Teramicus. It feels good. Can be improved, but it feels good. Plus the shield bash works wonders. It's a reliable weapon. The shield bash. Okay, alt key. Oh, I didn't know these were color coded. Hot dang. Do you see that, boys? They color coded the. Oh God. Oh, I dodged by ducking. Holy fuck. Ah, it's good being a small fry. Oh, I got so stupidly lucky over there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Break it up, boys. Break it up. Break it up. Show's over. Jesus Christ. One sec. Oh, fuck. There we go. You like Forge and Fire? Oh, I really like that show as well. Yeah, I really like the blacksmithing show. It's pretty fucking cool. Especially the crazy man who lives in to destroy gelatin dummies. Ah, that's cool too. Okay. So it's left, right. And he has now aggroed on the other archer. So I'll let him kill. This is a weird standoff. Good. Ooh, he's actually proficient in that shit. Good. You have no TV for 25 years now? You haven't missed much, Lameron. You have not missed anything. You can find all of your media on the internet to digest. I just like having my TV turned on, for example, right before I go to sleep. I like to have a little bit of a watch on TV and stuff like that. I don't know. I usually just watch National Geographic or Animal Planet or something like that. Really like Dr. Pole and stuff like that. I don't know. It just relaxes me before bed. Got bored of Pawn Shop? Oh, I got bored of it so much. Especially, okay. Rev's got spider senses? No, I don't. I just keep an eye out and just keep an eye of everything that happens in my peripheral view without focusing too much into one location. That's what I'm doing. Or tell someone to Google it yourself, or you just may look like an idiot. It's okay, boys. It's okay, Robson and Teramicus. It's fine. But yes, I do understand that spears were the weapon of choice. And then swords were popularized later on. Range guys sure do love to team up on one person. They do, Valentine, but you gotta make it work. Now that you need 150 apps to watch on the internet, it's become a little bit expensive. A bit. Yes, I agree with that. Pawn shop in a nutshell. Experts say this is worth 50k. Best I can do is 500. Yeah, that is the gist of it. Basher or Deflect? I'll go with Deflect this time around, because I'm going to be mostly doing my fighting on horseback. And plus, troops in my formation you're leading have their one-handed combat effectiveness as if they were one tier higher. That's also kinda cool. Instead of being an asshole about it, try being nice. I did look at multiple sources. Sorry I didn't give my whole list of citations. Okay, Robson is not really being an asshole. Neither are you, Tyramicus. Just be civilized, okay? Just explain some of your sources. I've read this here. I've read this here. And compare notes. Be civilized human beings, please. Solar pirate ship privately selling the World Wide Web. Okay. I think it's better to go there to just get a free expert to evaluate it then you go and sell it somewhere else. I agree, Valentine. I wholeheartedly agree. Everyone needs Eric once in a while. But it's not needed. We can all be civilized about it without throwing curse words. Because I think this, I think you're wrong, I think you're stupid, doesn't get us anywhere. Okay? I think this. Okay, why do you think this? Oh, well, I read it here and here. Oh, show me. I read the exact opposite here and here. Compare notes. Holy shit. People might change their minds. Wow. Okay. Let's get on. Let's move. Sometimes it's very tiring to keep you guys in check. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Sparta, 2,000 gold. I need a bit more. More than willing to where you got the knowledge from? Oh yes, please! Go ahead and exchange info. Because I'm curious to hear the conclusion as well. And yes, granted, you might not remember where you read it. That's also a thing. We don't really keep files on hand for internet arguments, okay? So please, just be patient with each other. You're human beings, and we all make mistakes. And it's okay. Hey, General. What, you mean it doesn't support your argument if you call people idiots? Yes, your whole life was a lie. It doesn't support the argument at all. Social bases are hard to come by these days. That's how a debate works. You bring arguments to the table. If you can bring proof, even better. And that's that. Oh, shit. Ah, I missed in the wrong direction. Just need to think, spears being used in war, fishing, hunting, and all other aspects of life from ancient times. Why would you think that's something other than it was used for? You bring a fair point, Robson. I mean, I guess? No, I don't know. Was the spear initially... This is an interesting question. Was the spear initially just a tool for, let's say, fishing or hunting? Well, I guess it was used for hunting more. I don't think it was... The spear was not initially a tool of war. But that's just me talking out of my ass. I have no data of backing that statement up. So, could you guys enlighten me a bit on that? More likely to use something this is easy to manufacture rather than something that's harder. Fair enough, yeah. Something easy to manufacture and can be easily trained, so I guess the spear would be wider use, wider spread. I mean, you poke the sharp end at the enemy, and you thrust. Of course, there are techniques and drills that you can go through, but it's definitely easier than using a sword. Tool for hunting at first. So that was the initial use of the spear. Tyramicus, he might not remember where he read it. Can you chill a bit, my dude? Do you always keep your citations close, Telemachus, just in case you get into an internet argument? The cave painting said it. Could you give me a screenshot of that? Spears were used by Neanderthals? Oh, okay. Swords in the medieval era were sidearms at best and show off prestigious items at worst. They were also the popular choice for self-defense, I believe. Chris, can you, do you happen to remember where you read that by chance or something? Oh god. Things are just happening over here in the arena. But yeah, I guess the arena does feel like the chat sometimes. I know I cannot hit that. Also, my shield's gonna go bye-bye soon. Damn, he's fast at dodging. I'm, ooh, barely keeping up. Oh, good god, finally. Okay, give me a shield. Give me a sword. There. If you pour ice-cold water on a hot dog, would it be a chili dog then? I have no idea. That is not really a question that I ever asked myself, Millicolin. Anything from hunting to fighting, okay? Why would you want to use a sword when your army's main goal is to keep the enemy at a distance and not lose men? I don't know, my dude. Depends on your resources, RZ. Don't read something to that effect, but that was early, and then they got a bit less expensive over time. Where did you find about that, Telemachus? If the armies of the ancient times used phalanxes and swords were sidearms at best, hence why you have the Greek hoplites. Okay. That was, if I remember correctly, the way they were fighting, yes. They did rely on the spear and then use the sword as a sidearm. I don't, but at least I can say you learned it from a professor, or in a class, or a book, or a webpage. Not saying link it, but at least have an idea of where this information comes from is important to debate, or otherwise it's opinion versus knowledge. Okay, you know he could just say the same thing, right? Go on YouTube and search spear versus sword and you'll find some people that know way more about this stuff. Yes, I agree. Cool dog sounds cooler, I guess. Doesn't matter. Lots say spear is better and was used more. Yeah, I'm going with that side of the argument as well. Yeah, I'm gonna be siding with the spear usage was much wider spread in the early civilization stages of humanity. Sure. You first. If you want to debate, get on Twitter. Okay. Pretty sure the spear and throwing weapons carried humanity. Might be right. Chris, my boy. Just saw from a post on History Channel website that swords were used more. One sec. But after the 14th century, so that shows spears were used more before then. Okay. Learned the sword getting cheaper from a few different web pages that analyze medieval warfare. But from which period did it start to be wider spread? Because in kind of ancient Civ, I think the spear won. There's a catch. People are arguing antiquity over medieval times. Yeah, I think they are. We should really specify the time period as well. Because if we go with an overall time period, I think the spear was more used because we only started using the sword after or during the medieval period a little bit more. This is so stupid and pointless. Hey, Rizvan. Hunting tool, the spear thrower. That simple bow, the javelin, and the sling has serious military potential, but the first known implement designed purposely as offensive weapons were maces, dating from the Chalcolithic period or early Bronze Age. Thanks, Rizvan. That's awesome. The design of the weapons didn't change much between the periods, okay? Stupid and pointless, welcome to the internet? I guess. There's a bit of a difference between a Gladius and a Rapier and a Zweihander. I'll disagree with that. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely a lot of types of swords out there. Ah, shit. Oh my gosh, I got hit in the side with a throwing weapon. That is not fun. I need your shield. Ah, good lord. Okay, dodge, get shield, get shield. There. There. The only thing that changed more was armor. Well, yeah, armor became more intricate to protect the wielder. The wearer. Did that throwing weapon glance my shoulder? I think it was a throwing weapon that just passed me and I got hit with an arrow instead. I'm not 100% sure. I remember this game being able to do that. Maybe you're just too used to Warband. I do have to admit they did improve the hit detection in the game by quite a bit. Fighting feels messy and brutal now. Before, it felt really, it felt like an MMORPG. It felt like online lag issues 8 months ago. Now it feels chunkier, messier, better. Okay, Teramicus, Robson, I think it's time for you boys to take this conversation into private. I think it took its course, please. Chris, if they don't stop, you know, you gotta make it stop. The subject has died, boys. Let it go. Move on. Like how death animations look when people get hit with arrows in this. I like that as well. I also feel like they could improve the death animations on throwing weapons, but it still looks cool and still feels satisfying. Oh yeah, getting hit in the neck and stuff like that. The ragdoll effects are pretty badass. Hendate, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hit Point 10. I'm not exactly sure why the notification didn't go off. Death animations across the board look awesome. They do. They do feel good. There is something that I would like to be a bit improved. If they could make different animations. So for example, when I swing my sword to the right, if they could make it feel more fluent or better as you're gaining skills into it. I think that would be awesome. It would be an awesome addition. Don't think it's possible, and I think it would be too imbalanced in multiplayer, but it would be cool. No, keep the throw-in death animations. Seeing a dude get straight up yeet to have across the battlefield is too funny. No, Hendate, keep it, but improve upon it. Okay, Robson is not shitting on you. Ceramicus, I'm not really... don't really understand where you're getting this. It's okay if you want to continue this conversation with Robson, take it in private. Like have Tears of Animation makes you think of Gothic? Yeah, exactly, Catnick. I would love to see Tears of Animation. Yeah, make the enemies fly further, or if he gets hit in the head, he bounces back. Because right now, I've noticed that the animation to hit somebody in the head is something like bonk. He takes his head back, but he doesn't fall on the back. He just comes back, and he's like all wobbly, and then falls down. Then make me sing you guys a song. I'll sing Cheer Up Charlie if I have to. I have no idea what that song is, but it sounds terrifying, sub. Okay, how am I looking in terms of cash? 2,500, that's not bad. Oh my god, is the sound from the arena still going? Oh, I think it bugged out. Dismemberment and decapitation, that would not be bad. It would be cool, yeah. It would be cool. Alright, Tavern District. Oh, the Butcher. Roguery, Athletics. Nah, nothing that I'm interested in. Trade. Headpiece by type. Male coif. Cool. And is there any good shoulder pad that I could get? Something cheap and nice? Yeah, I could get this. It's pretty. I look horrible. I look like a low-level scrub, but I'll take it. How's the game working so far? Like any FPS drops or stutters? Nope. It's actually looking pretty okay. I had a FPS stutter / drop in one of the forest fights, Valentine. But we'll also need to test out in larger engagements. Big, giant fights. Would be okay with that, but I want to make it very specific in how you can do it. Oh, with the animation tiers? Yes. Or are you talking about dismemberment and decapitation? It's from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Oh, that song. That's a creepy song. No. Are you talking about just the general Willy Wonka theme, or are you talking about the tunnel scene? That's really fucked up. You were talking about the dismemberment and decapitation. It would just be on death animation, I'd say. Just be on death animation and make the dismemberment and decapitation practically detect where the ragdoll was last hit and just cause a consequential outcome that way. Like only being able to deal with heavy weapons. Oh, I do agree, yes. Heavy weapons and with a higher tier proficiency. You won't be able to do decapitations and dismemberments from being a level 1 scrub swordsman. Let's go with that. I agree with that. Okay, let's talk into the arena. My dude kind of looks like Friar Tuck. A bit, yes. We'll go in search of Robin Hood in a bit. I'm going to go into the arena, I'm going to talk to the dude and ask him where are any nearby tournaments. Razi and Hubiar. Razi and Hubiar, those sounds like Aserai locations. Hubiar, Razi. Yeah, so we're going to need to go into the southeast for a bit. Really like the arena, it seems. Those are not nearby. They're not super nearby, but on the way we're going to be fighting looters to hunt down. End date. Either that, or we go northeastwards to fight looters along the way, all the way to Tial, where we can buy some food and sell it back into the south in Empire territories. For example, I know that you can buy grain and fish from the northeast for cheap and sell it at Poros and Zionica for a hefty amount of cash. The grain at Zionica and the fish at Poros. But let's just get out there a little bit and start hunting down some looters and just level up. Because the arena is good for some early cash, but if you want to get good power leveling a little bit, it's just better to find looters and start taking them down. I'll bring some horses up there, maybe. They tend to sell pretty decently in Sergia. Yeah, I'll just find some horses near random locations. There's 10 looters, perfect. Some random horses in random locations. Yes, I know this is your lucky day. And just increase a inventory capacity. I do need to be careful a little bit because I can barely see anything. I like the fact that the nights are dark and hard to see through. Not as hard, but not as hard as in, let's say, which video games make darkness dark? The Forest is one of them, and another one that comes to mind is Elix. Elix also has very dark nights. Oh my god, they just came out of goddamn nowhere. That was cool. I liked that. Alright, they're going to be having a hard time hitting through the darkness. Also, Long Dark. I sadly need to go back to Long Dark and see how they're doing. That's a good hit. Oh, man. Are the looters no longer immortal? I mean, they never were immortal. The problem with the looters was they were just too accurate and did too much damage with rocks. And they also killed your units in auto-resolve. They could kill some of very high tier dudes. And that was a problem. I think aiming at their heads this close would always hit. They still do? Oh, that's horrible. They fixed the crazy rock damage? They did. They nerfed the rock damage and the accuracy. Which is great. Nah, okay, overshot. No, I don't think it was. That dude's running away. Oh, missed. Dishonored makes the darkness, look good. Okay. Oh, there they are. Oh, Lord! Oh, God, I gotta be careful. Gotta go back outside in an opening so I can shoot better. If you auto-resolve with 200 troops versus 330 looter, it's likely that you'll lose a T6 cavalry unit. That is fucked up. Good headshot. Does give us bonus experience. Oh my good lord. Okay, they finally broke. And it's time for me to now get some experience off of the melee attacks, because you actually get experience from it. Have you guys figured out a better attack pattern for the sword and board? Because I still think the right swing is the best one. Oh, they apparently disappear in thin air like ninjas from way before reaching the edge. You hadn't heard news about the Longdorf for quite a while, but you just checked their Steam page and then released the next episode? Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. I haven't tackled any of the episodes yet. It's one of those video games that I just need to get into. Right swing seems to be the best on horseback. At least for the sword. I think it's very good for the glaive as well. Of course, if you have a spear, you thrust it with a down button. Isn't it the left swing like in Warband? If I remember correctly, the left swing in Warband on foot had the longest range, but even in Warband, I still prefer to utilize the right swing. Because it had a fast animation. Makes sense since you're right-handing the weapon? I guess so, yeah. Again, that would also be another thing that I would love for them to implement. Just introduce right-hand focus and left-hand focus, and you just mirror the animations depending on what you choose. Stabbing or overhead are pretty good on foot. If you left swing with a right-handed one-handed weapon, you'll have less reach. Yep. I don't think there are any left-handed weapons in the game. I might be wrong, though. Okay. Yeah, I want to fight the other four as well. I love the fact that they completely forgot that we just fought. Yeah, I'd like to get my sniping done as well. Nah, undershooting. I need to aim higher. One sec. Still wish they would add an arrow cam after the shot. You're risking your unit being in a dangerous position if it had an arrow cam. Of course, make it toggleable and optionable. That would work, but I still think it's better with the arrow trail. I wonder if you can actually become a decent horse archer eventually. Because right now, I literally have to stop my horse to proper aim, which is sad. Okay, they're running for the hills. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the sword and board. Actually, I do get a decent amount of experience with this. Oh, good God. If I wouldn't suck. Oh, Lord. Jesus Christ. Still wish they would add... Okay, yeah, you can. There's a couple of perks in writing that remove a lot of the aiming and stability penalties. Great. That's gonna be cool to get. Then maybe I should focus on writing a little bit more in the early game. You like the stats tab in Warband more? I kind of miss the map from Warband. But I do like the leveling system in Bannerlord. I think you just aim at them. You don't need to aim up like in Warband. You gotta aim up. Because eventually, if you aim directly at them, after a certain distance, you undershoot it. Rush skills on horseback seems to give most riding experience, so you should get that. I should. There's no horse archery skill to level. I think in the riding section there is, sub. Yeah, I probably should level up my riding quicker than my bow. Just take everything. I know that I'm going to be over capacity. Let me have a look-see. Hey, great. Riding. Full speed increases your charge damage, or nimble steed increases your maneuverability. Charge damage is quite neglectable in the game, and it's usually suicidal to go for a charge attack head-on. So I'm gonna go with nimble steed for now. Let's see, we'll strap the veterinary... I think it's this one, Sagittarius. Decreases accuracy penalty by 15% while you're mounted. So, yeah, I'm gonna be getting that, definitely. And then you also have Horse Archer, increases your range damage while mounted. And then in the writing section... Oh, I also leveled up, that's cool. Add a point into writing. Let me check if there's anything over here. There's Hunter Clan, where we do bonus damage against mounted. Horsemaster, now you can use all bows on horseback. And that's kind of it. Oh, and there's this, Mounted Archery. Decreases mounted archery accuracy penalty by 30% while using a bow. Oh, wow. This, in combination with Sagittarius, that's a 45% accuracy penalty removed. That's pretty powerful. I like that. I like that a lot. I like it. Horsemaster is neglected, in your opinion? The bows on that can be used on horseback are already pretty strong? Probably. Plus you lose accuracy penalty with levels? Probably. So, oh. Neglected. Negligible. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand what you're saying now. Mubby. Run away, looter! Run away! For I am here to fuck your day up, boy! Okay, let's go for a pure charge. Nice. Okay. Gotta turn around. That was nice. He's alone, but still says us. Poor looter went crazy. Well, he did lose all of his friends in a very short span of time. He might be a bit confused. Valentine. You know, Valentine is one of my favorite companions of all time from Fallout 4. Love Valentine. Oh, I wish you could romance Nick. I would romance Nick in a heartbeat. The ghosts of his comrades are still with him. Yeah, he never lost. Except the day. The day he lost. There are mods for that, probably? Oh, to romance Nick? Probably. But, I don't know. The mod to romance Nick sounds a little bit too fanfic for me. Who's getting romance now? I don't know. That link from earlier was a very interesting read. Thank you very much. Interesting how weapons developed over time, especially how the different metal ages played a huge role. Hey Marcus, welcome back to the dude. Who's this Nick wanting to get romance? Nick Valentine, one of the companions from Fallout 4. Cat Nick. Or Nicholas, if you want to be super technical about it. 8 looters. Don't mind if I goddamn diddly do. Goddamn diddly do. Get him. Get him. For a second there I forgot as well. Oh, I'm fighting in the village scene. That's cool. How you doing, Marcus, my boy? I need to figure out where the enemy is coming from fast before they just come out of the earth and kill me. I think my character was looking in this general direction. Can I? Oh, there they are. Yeah, hold down the alt button. I forget about that. Catch it with your teeth, boys. Yep, that's actually a good shot. Oh my god, that was an overshot. Missed again. Yes, indeed, Hendate. I remembered. There is no map. There is only Zool, and there's a fence here. Offensive! The LA Noir zombie guy. Forgot about him. Sure. Sure, the zombie guy. Actually, his character reveal is kind of cool, but he's not a zombie. Can I use the fence to get him stuck? I don't think so. They did come in from the breach. Good. Indeed. But sadly, Hendate, I kind of wanted to avoid stating that he's a synth, because it's a nice reveal. I know it's kind of obvious, but it's a nice reveal once you find out that that he's a synth. A early gen synth. There we go. Time to take those boys on. Let me make ya shish kebabs. One sec, boys. Need to focus on butchering these guys. Oh, fuck. Gotta be super close if I'm gonna go with the left swing. Hey, I did it! He was an idiot. He didn't really run out. Always matters respect for crops during war there. Okay. Did they rock around though for sure? I mean, they did in Warband. He's heavily radiated. No, sub. He's a robot. He's an android. Yeah, they didn't really take into account spoilers for a decade-old game. There are still people who haven't played Fallout 4, so... Is it a decade old? Has it been 10 years since we had Fallout 4? Fuck, I'm old. What's up, Marcus? Yeah, I'm playing with the bow. You haven't played it? Oh, I'm sorry, Valentine. You should. I do recommend Fallout 4. Just don't mind the bugs, okay? There are a few. It's been like 6. Well, that's still a lifetime. Well, not a lifetime, but still. Okay, I'll sell some of the excess stuff over here at Athenia. Because clearly, I'm having issues. Boop, boop, boop. Good. And that actually made me capable of walking away. Let's go to Vostrom. Bethesda Games modders do the bug fixing, which is why their multiplayer stuff tanks. Which is sad, but still enjoyable video games. Recommend getting the community patch mod for Fallout 4. Makes it a lot smoother. I'm sure it does, Unreal. It's been a lifetime for a 6-year-old dude. Yep, it is, Dramicus, if you really want to be technical about it. As I said, there are always exceptions, never absolutes. Ah, the classic. I think this is the first map that I ever played on in Bannerlord. Had my first fight on. Popped my cherry, if you will. Ah, memories. Looks prettier now, I feel. Maybe is it just me, or is Bannerlord getting a little bit outdated graphics-wise? Maybe it's just me. I'll just recommend you play New Vegas instead. Oh yeah, New Vegas definitely has the better stories, but I really liked Nick. Fuck. It's quite a few of them. I'm just gonna try. There we go. This is a good angle to fight from, because now I can't really miss. Watch me miss in a second. Pepper them all. Eventually they'll die. Or I'm gonna run out of arrows and then cry. That's also a possibility. But if I remember correctly, you can actually run off the map and then reload or something like that. Without any repercussions. Always exceptions, never absolutes. It's an absolute statement though, so kinda ironic. I don't care. I guess you could call it a exception. Okay. Fallout 4 was all about the settlements for me. It was the great landlord of the waste. Oh yeah, it was literally the Sims apocalyptic version. I love that about Fallout 4. This is not a lame game. Oh, thank God I have your approval, Giancoletti. We'll come back to the end, man. How you doing? How many maps are there in Bannerlord? I have no idea. There are a few. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Alright. Durhaha. Come on, where's the classic Durhaha? Ah, there's the boy. Oh god. Quite a lot of maps that they're making more. I hope to God they're gonna making more, because I really hate the only mountain map, the one with the valley. I dislike that one. Just because it's very hard to field cavalry on that one. Some of the village maps are pretty decent to fight on. Oh yeah, they are. They are. I usually stay away from village maps. Oh, they broke. Okay, it's time to make sashimi out of them. Oh my god, I would love some sushi right now. Sushi. We actually found decent sushi at Carrefour, which was incredibly surprising, because usually the sushi from Kaufland and Lidl are kind of shitty. By the way, for those who are, you know, non-European, those are supermarket brands. Because sadly, there is no sushi shop over in the city where we moved. Quite a hindsight on us moving here. Actually, I think Carrefour is Carrefour spelled with a C, not a K. And there's an E between R and F. Yes, I have your approval. Oh, thank God, Giancoletti. Praise be he. Okay. Did I actually what? I tested all of the sushi at those supermarkets, and I do have to say that the ones from Carrefour are very tasty. This is so outside. Well, you can sleep that you know you aren't playing a lame game. Oh, thank God. Thanks for dropping by, Giancoletti. You have a good one, man. Hey, Eric. How you doing, dude? Sushi like the Chinese food of Romania? No, we have Chinese food as well, Catnick. I think we have all types of fast food. But usually we consider sushi to be fancy food. Yeah, I think that's the right pronunciation. Spelling, and date. Potato. Just the mention of it will make everyone want it. Okay. Carrefour is a French supermarket chain. Did you successfully butcher their name? I think I did. Carrefour. I'm not sure. You suspect I'm in Germany? No, I'm in Romania, Eastern Europe. A little bit east of Germany. By two countries. 2 countries, yeah. I mean, it's Germany, Austria, Hungary, and then there's Romania. If I remember my geography. Just think of it as Japanese food? Yeah, I think of it as Japanese food as well. It's actually considered to be fancy food in Japan as well. You're not really going to be going in Japan and you're going to be and going into a household and you see everybody just eating sushi all over the place. It's considered to be a special occasion food over there as well. Well, I can't gain any more money now. I'm not following Katnick. I think everywhere good sushi is fancy. I think just in general sushi is fancy. Haven't heard of Kaufland outside of Germany, so may you get the calculated guess. Turn out your math is bad. No, it's a known supermarket chain quite a bit. Sushi's overrated? Okay, you're dead to me, Eric Nader. Goodbye. Nah, I'm kidding. It's fine. If you don't like sushi or... For example, in my case, I love sushi, but I hate fish. Sushi and fish sushi and fish fingers only the only form of fish that I like. Take a gander at your money total. Oh, right. Okay. I don't care. I'll just get more money. You have Kaufland over there too? I think there's Kaufland in a lot of European countries. Sushi raw filled with salty sauce. I know, Hendate. I like it. I don't really like fish in general, so sushi's like double nope. Okay. I know that sushi is raw fish with rice, but usually cooked fish smells horrible, and the smell is killing me. Teramicus, it's perfectly fine for Argnator to dislike sushi. I know, crazy, right? Rice is very important in sushi, the most important part? I think so, yeah. Buy products, gonna sell... Oh, hell no. Oh, I think we're just too heavy because of the equipment. I just need to book it to Vostrom. Apparently you never had some Pacific Northwest Chinook salmon. I don't think I have sub. But the two things that kind of stop me from enjoying fish is the fear that a fish bone will get stuck in my throat and I'll die from internal bleeding. And the other one is just I can't stand the smell. Just the smell of the fish is killing me. I have a very sensitive nose. I'm a very sensitive bitch. Can you stop assuming you're cutting people down? You were just joking with Eric? No, it's okay, Teramicus. Don't think that I'm singling you out. I do this with everyone. I really am trying to make people be more accepting of other people's opinions because apparently it's a problem on the internet. The only seafood you love is clam chowder? I don't think I've ever eaten clam chowder. You just spent over half an hour shaving your head because you wanted to do it properly for a change instead of running it over with a machine. And what's the result? Does it feel cold and are you a bit itchy? A lot of work, but your skull is now nice and smooth, like a baby's bottom. Okay, for attributes. I kind of want to get my bow proficiency up as much as I can. Just like your brain? Oh yes, definitely. It's ugly and wrinkled? No ugly wrinkles? Good. Gotta be presentable, man. I assume you're bald and you're rocking a beard, right, Aragnator? Fresh clam chowder is chef kiss perfect? Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite, offset by everything fishy. Again, with the exception of sushi and fish fingers. Aragnator, speaking of, if you ever want to dabble and try to, eat some fish, might want to start off with sushi and fish fingers. They might be your gateway food towards enjoying fish. Just a thought. Doesn't smell fishy, that's what's great about it. If I ever get the chance, I'll try it out. I do like, I assume you're talking about caviar, right, Valentine? I do like caviar. I'm okay with it. But in very small doses. Buttery Chaos, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Beautiful username. Welcome to Hitpoint In. You're compensating on your facial hair since you started balding, because if you don't, you look like an egg. Fair point, Eric Nader. I would do the same if I were in your situation. Fish fingers are okay? Yeah. Is it the smell that makes you cringe at it, Eric Nader, or like me, or is it another reason? You thought Eric Nader's head was just a skull? Dude, it might be. All chowder is like a cream-based soup, very yummy no matter what in it. Okay. Fish fingers are easy emergency food from the freezer. They are. They are easy emergency food. Interestingly enough, our easy emergency food is garlic bread. Freezed garlic bread. Just pop that sucker 15 minutes in the oven and it's ready and nice and warm and toasty and delicious. Fish fingers are Trojan horse chicken fingers. I don't mind. It's food. You wouldn't mind the smell, but the fishy taste does it for you. Okay. I feel you. I feel you, man. I understand your plight. All of that needs to go. Grain can stay. We really are not getting super paid, but I'm just going to be using my smithing skill to disenchant all of those. Tavern District. Temestios the Scholar. Ah, he's the engineer. I don't need him. I'll ransom my prisoners. Oh, wait, I should keep my prisoners for the quest. Need to remember that. Gotta pop off and get ready for work? Okay, Catnick. Have a good time at work, man. See ya, my dude. You just make an exception for fried carp on Christmas evening once per year? Good man. If I want to smith, they have a few Pugios in stock. Oh yeah, because I would get some very high... Is it... The Pugio was for the high tier ingredients, or just for the stupid amount of skill that you receive? I don't remember. I have not encountered smithing orders yet. It's one of those things that I do want to check out. But later. What does he want? A one-handed axe. I can actually make it. It's horrible and bad, but I can make it. Okay, let's see if I can get enough for this one-handed axe order. Yeah, so I just need some hardwood, some coal, and 2 wrought iron. Okay. I need some hardwood from the shop so I can start breaking this down. Let's see. Great for high-tier mats. Okay. As are tribesmen throwing daggers. Noted. But for now, I just need some hardwood. No, the traitorous swine. They don't have hardwood here. Damn them. Don't they have mornings here in Vostrum? Spitting stamina only refill when you wait in town? Yeah, I think it does. It still does refill. I would even make it, I don't know, give me 1 point or 2 points per day. I feel like just spending time in the city is a waste to just get that stuff back. You can dismantle stuff, but I need some charcoal to start dismantling stuff, if I remember correctly. And to get charcoal, I need some hardwood. But now that you've mentioned it, I guess I should check. Smelt, yes, I do need charcoal to break anything down, including wood-based weapons as well, which is kind of stupid. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So in that regards, we do definitely need to go to another location and find some hardwood. I'm gonna go talk with the arena master and see if there's any switched locations for tournaments. Razi and Onira. I think Onira is closer. Razi is there. Onira, nah. Oh, Onira's to the northeast. Actually, I'm gonna go to Onira. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Is there no way you can make it? Can you only buy it? I think you can only buy it, unless you find it as loot somewhere. You replenish your stamina by waiting for hideouts and quests like the Deserters. Early game, that's pretty efficient, so replenishes while waiting anywhere, not only in towns. Okay, but you still have to wait. Okay, let's go to Onira and see what's going on over there into the northeast. Holy fuck, that's a lot of boys. So your character doesn't know how to burn wood. I need either hardwood or charcoal. I did look for the hardwood. Sadly, I'm an idiot and I didn't check for the charcoal. But it's fine. I'm just gonna go fight those 15 looters. Yeah, smile. Is the bug still on? No, that shouldn't be a bug. You do like the questing early game to unlock recruitment for later? I can smelt it for... Yeah, I know, Eric Nader. Attack the wiggle. Yes, I know, Eric Nader. But I still need at least one charcoal to get that ball rolling and get started. Guys, I know. I've been making 160k wooden spears. I know how the smithing works. I need some charcoal to get things started. And I either buy one piece of charcoal or 2 pieces of hardwood, and then I'll be able to dismantle my wooden weaponry for more of that shit, boys. Botania is the best place for hardwood that I've found. Yes, they have the cheapest wood. But there are also some villages out here producing hardwood, so I just need to keep an eye out for them. I think there's also one you can find in the Kuzite territories, if I remember correctly. So it should be golden. Oh my god, I need to stop wasting my arrows. Just try to go for some surefire kills. Fuck. After it happened to you twice, you just stopped doing it because it's a terrible waste of time? Oh, the changing of notables in a village that's causing the relation reset and thus wasting all of your hard-earned time? Yeah, that's a problem. I wish they would just make the relations based on the village and not by the notable. I would like that to come back. What's wrong with the FPS? I'm not seeing any issues on my side. Are you guys having problems with the FPS on the recording? It seems you do, yeah. Let me have a look. I do seem to recall that I've activated my VSync. Yeah, I did activate my VSync, which should have been the solution, but still. And they all broke, which I still feel like they shouldn't do that. They still outnumber me 10 to 1. Oh my god. Getting Goblin Slayer vibes from that swing. Nice. Gained a level. I'm not having... So, you guys seem to have FPS issues on the recording, but I'm not having FPS issues in the fight itself. Good. Shit. Well, after Botania late game and you haul away 800 wood or so, that's awesome. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that thrust animation is horrible. To be fair, their poor and hungry looters would rather live to see another day. To be fair. I guess. I guess if they do see that you're not running out of arrows and there's no way for them to reach you, I guess they would break. But... I don't know, if they were that smart, they would also be smart enough to try to go for a surround. Try to corner you, try to push you towards a slope or something like that. Kind of weird that they only run no matter what, even if you're hitting them. Yeah, they do. They're not going to defend themselves, they're not going to do anything. I don't think there's anything here that I can make use of. Did I get an all level? I did. Good. And our rating is now 50. 50. Veterinary. Veterinary? How do you pronounce it? I always have problems pronouncing the word veterinarian. The animal doctor. Animal doctor field. What do you mean? It's top tier AI? Oh, come on, shut up, Aragnator. Everybody knows that it needs to be improved. Stop joking about it. What's really nice in Bannerlord is that you can go through your troops and don't get stuck. I kinda don't like that, Valentine. Because I feel like mounted units should have a little bit more mass. I don't know. I feel like that's one of the only problems that's left when it comes to combat. That mounted units should feel a little bit more chunky. And that's it. Increases mount HP. And all mounts have more HP. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with well strapped. Because your horse doesn't get lame or die if he doesn't get killed in the first place. Big thinking anime logic right there. So we're gonna go with that. Yeah, I mean on foot at least? Oh yeah, on foot it's fine. Slide like a cube of butter through enemy troops with hardly any collision. Yeah, what Aragnator said. That's one of the issues. Okay, Bodkin. Attacks with bows ignore enemy armor, which is kind of useless anyway. Decrease the penalty to movement speed for reloading by 50%. Bow equipped troops in your formation gain 3% movement speed. I already discussed about this. I think I'm gonna be going with the Bodkin, just for the extra damage on your archers. I think it's gonna be okay. It worked well enough in Warband. Yes, Aragnator, but in Warband the soldiers would not get out of your way, so you can pass through them, and also the horse felt like a fucking tank instead of an actual horse. The flow of the control of the horses feels actually good in this one now. And around here it tends to be pronounced veterinarian. Veterinarian. Ooh, that would be easier for me to pronounce. Veterinarian. Oh my god. Thank you, Teramicus. Veterinarian. Awesome. Did they automatically move away when you walked in them? In Warband, they didn't. I guess they spent a decade on the AI and then squeezed in the siege pathing AI during the last month. Oh, come on, hand date. Someday, boys. Someday. Oh, do I go fight against 27 looters? I feel like that's a little bit too big for me to... Fuck it. Let's do this! Balls to the wall, people! That's correct on the pronunciation. Veterinarian. Okay. Hope I'm gonna be remembering it. So it would be veterinary. For the name of the perk. There's a mod that makes siege AI better, so they actually go up the ladders. That's amazing! I really hope the devs will take that mod and implement it into the base game. That would be a good start. Hey Vask. Welcome in. Welcome to the end. Yeah, easy win, definitely. Gladly take being blocked by your own troops if it means by my charge into the enemy actually has an effect. I would be okay with that as well. You know, like 20 of them will run away. Yeah, I know, Teramicus, which is sad. I have the high ground, fuckers. Okay. Nice! I think it was also the same dude. You need to focus fire, definitely. Yeah, gotta go. Gotta go! But now it should be easier to fire my loads in there without me needing to aim too much. What? Okay. The devs are talking with modders, and they do seem to implement some mods into the base game, so there's hope. Yeah, if they're going to be going with the same procedure that's happening in Star Sector, I am a-okay with it. I am super okay for the developers to communicate with the modding community and just... Fuck, it would be an honor for my mod to be implemented into the game, and if people want to help out or implement their own visions into the game, all for it. Is charging into people bad in Bannerlord? A bit, yes, especially against spearmen, of course. But even against swordsmen, the mounted units are having a hard time, I guess. But hey, maybe they've improved it a little bit. Wouldn't count on it. It's made out of a lot of ugly workarounds and the result is still kind of janky. Well, yes, you would need to, you know, take the mod apart, see what changes were made, and try to check what can be used for yourself and what can be used and what can be used and scrapped. Are they all players? Hello, TI Comedian, welcome to the inn. No, I'm currently playing single player, and all of these looters are AI controlled. There's no players up in here. I ran out of, bucks to give. Freelancer mod would be a nice one to put in. Would be. Half of their official website is modding instructions. Cool. Mods are what kept their games alive. I mean, there's a reason why you went on it. Ooh, and that's my problem with charging into infantry, ladies and gentlemen. Somehow they can magically phase their attacks on me, even if they have a fucking hammer. So that's still a problem in the game, it seems. It was not a pitchfork. I made sure to approach a flank that did not have a pitchfork present. Don't think Star Sector actually implemented any mods into the vanilla version. For what you saw, Alex says he has his reasons against it. Okay. I seem to remember there are some features added to it. Yeah, again, same problem. A guy with a hammer managed to phase his attack and kill me. Well, not yet. Hit me. Isn't a hammer a polearm? That's kind of short to be a polearm. Hey, managed to kill that dude. Awesome. Nah, I can't go for the left swing. The problem with charging in Bannerlord is that the horse barely knocks the unit around, and so usually they end up getting huge slashes on you and as you pass by. Yeah, same problem that I am currently having right now. Good, another one fell. And they got a really hard time hitting infantry from the horseback. Yes, they also the melee cavalry also has a accuracy problem. They really need glasses. Ooh, that was fucking tight. I'll kill that guy before he routs. Sorry, not before he routs, before he rallies. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I think killing these dudes that are running away is going to be a big part of my success here. And going for the dude that has a rock out might help. Nice, got him. This is why I need to focus on the length. Oh god, so many of them broke. This is my time to shine, brothers. Need to match their speed so I can slash properly. With the left swing, I gotta get in closer for the damage. Gotta be careful. Oh, this is getting me so much experience. Alright, what am I looking at? Yeah, these guys are still fighting by the looks of it. I'm gonna chill a bit. Spear swords? Nah, man, hammers were the best weapons in history. What will be the immediate fix? I think just increasing the mass of the horse. Make the collision better for the horse should resolve the issue. And maybe nerf the reach of short weapons. Hey, Spectre. Welcome back to the dude. Kill a man, then build a deck on your house. Great tool. Definitely. Not quite sure, but your guess is not actually a problem with the AI, but manifestation of some underlying problems with the combat system. I think it's just a hit detection issue. I think that's it. It's just a hit detection issue that sometimes hammers and sights will just phase through quantum time and just hit a horseman that's 2 meters away. There's a reason why polearms on horseback are currently the meta in Bannerlord? Yeah. Got him. That's beautiful. Oh. I do love the way blood is used in this game. Usually blood will only appear where they've been, you know, shot or slashed upon. I do like that. Okay, we actually managed to pull it off without me retreating. That was awesome. I think before I wouldn't have been able to do this. 8 months ago, I wouldn't have been able to pull this off. So, a little bit of an improvement. Or I just got good. I'm not sure. I don't think that would solve the problem with the AI missing even running enemies. Yeah, it's just a problem with the way the horsemen calculate their slashes. Increase horse charge damage and strength of knockback. That would work, but again, there's a accuracy issue for the mounted units. Isn't it that skill of attacker calculates a hit that and that cheats the hitbox? It might be. Permastash might be the problem. Simple terms make it a bit more like Warband. Might not be a bad idea. They become really shiny with all bad blood? I'm okay with it. Seems likely, but like Rev just said, the mass or effect of the horse on the people should increase as well as maybe not a debuff on the ground troops, but an artificial increase in the length of the weapons on a horseback perhaps would help. Maybe some phasing technology added to the swords might be a good workaround, but I wouldn't feel like that would be a fix. You can't send pole arms on horseback in Warband. It does look a little bit wonky, I agree, Sub. That's why I still prefer the usual sword and board, but could work. Play Bannerlord lately, and well, you might have found an exploit. Oh, you're talking about the 1 dinar charm exploit, Spectre? Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out when I get the chance. Fortunately, making it a bit more like Warband was fiercely denied as far back as in 2018. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Would you say the speed of swings on horseback is part of the problem? No, I don't think the speed of the swing is a problem. I think that's okay. No, I don't know. That felt okay to me. I think it's just the length that's the issue. Or you mean they chose to swing is too late or early? For the units, I think they just swing at the wrong time. Swing at the wrong time, and they have a... I think the way it works is the AI has a predetermined path for the enemy in mind, and then there's a factor that goes in that changes that course, and thus the AI misses. Also get either tactics or leadership. Not sure. I think it was charm and leadership you mentioned on Discord. Hey, Duzmachek. Welcome back to the end, dude. Just came in and here length is the issue. Everything okay in the marriage? No, I think I'm okay in my marriage. I think my marriage is fine. Oh my god, I hope it's fine. Nah, it's okay. DD2 took the if it isn't broke, don't fix it and gave it a new asshole. I think BL was attempting something similar. I'm sorry, Sub, what? Are you talking about Darkest Dungeon 2? Huh. That seems super hard to fix, not a simple problem on the surface. It's not a simple problem on the surface, and there were attempts at them fixing the issue. Okay, Swift Strike. 2% swing speed with one-handed weapons, or increases your damage with axes and maces. Well, clearly we want the length, so I'm going to be going with Swift Strike. Yep. Good. I'm also almost leveling up. I don't think it's a reach problem, too, because they keep missing with stabbing lances. You keep crashing on the latest beta? Haven't had any issues for right now. Which is nice. Oh my god, I am slow as fuck. Wonder if the devs will do as they said and add co-op way later when the game is more finished. I'm not gonna hold my breath, Valentine. I think it's a healthier mindset to live in the now rather than in the maybe future. So just try to enjoy what we already have and make the best of it. And hey, if things are gonna improve in the future, that's awesome. But again, I would not hold my breath and take everything with a grain of salt. Nice, we leveled up. I'll try to focus my arrow fire kinda on the same guy, but then this guy gets in my way, and now I gotta shoot him in his face. One sec. Oh, that guy can't decide if he wants to run for it or not. Let me help him out with that decision. Ah, fuck nuggets on a pogo stick. Nice. Hey, damn D. Welcome back to the dude. Haven't seen you in a long effing time. How have you been? I literally missed. Got him in the neck. Oh my god! They're terrified by the next shot. I would be terrified by the next shot too. Slower, slower. Slow. Trying to match the speed with their running. That was a weird slice. Ah, motherfucker. Ghosts! The ghosts! The devs are actually said it'll make co-op multiplayer. I think there was a mention in one of the interviews, but I sadly don't really have the exact source. Tip, just don't stay in the Encyclopedia for so long. Got it, thanks Spectre. I'll try not to. I did just mark all of the companions that are of interest to me, and I'm gonna be staying away from it. If it's a problem with specifically missing the enemy, then it seems their timing needs tweaking, like when they swing needs to be adjusted. Probably, yes. Also, I think to further improve spears in the game, I feel like they should just increase the thrusting animation speed. That might make spears a bit more viable and improve for horsemen as well, not just for infantry. Okay, yeah. Regarding Darkest Dungeon 2 and Darkest Dungeon 1 sub, I agree. Sure. It's usually not a good idea to keep on remaking the same formula over and over again. But sometimes when some stuff works from the previous game and you need it in the new game as well, might as well grab it. Problem with co-op campaign is really limiting design-wise. Well, yes, it would always be a person who controls the party, and then there would be the other companions. What you gather through smithing is that they balance out weapon size, weight, and speed. I don't care. Big. I need big. Also, was unaware of this, but apparently there are spears that you can brace. Yep, yeah, they implemented bracing in 1.6.0 or 1.5.0, around that ballpark. It was recent, and it looks cool. There's a whole ugly can of worms just for regarding the time passing while one player is in battle and another is not. Seems pretty closely connected, not sure they could just tweak it in one place without messing up the whole system. Yeah. Does increased skill and polearm increase speed with spears? It should. It should make the animation slightly faster. To my understanding. Let's see what it does. Let's go to polearm. Polearm weapon speed 0.2, so yes. Polearm weapon damage 0.3, so yes. The more points I get into polearms, the faster and more damage I do. Only realistic solution you see is just both players have to limit to single party on the map. Yeah, I agree with Arignator. I think that would be the only solution for a co-op mod. All spears over a certain length can be braced. Yes, I think it's over 230 length. I think. Don't quote me on that. It might be 180 or 130 or something. Shows you how long you've played. It's okay. Alright, so we have all of the points in our writing skills. Let's get our points into... You know what? Actually, give me the points into bow. And just increase the learning rate for the bow better. Sounds good. Have at thee! Oh my god, I'm so slow. I think I'm gonna throw away the grain. Oh shit, okay. Actually, I have multiple types of food on me. And that's the main reason I'm so slow. Okay, I'll try to make my way to Avilips. Avilips, not Avilips. Avilips. They could also let you play a soldier in your friend's party. Yes, Valentine, that was kind of the, you know, consensus that we kind of agreed upon. Practically, how co-op would work in single-player campaign would be one player, probably the host, controls the party, while the other players are just soldiers slash sergeants in your party, and each one of you controls a different type of unit. For example, you have a player who controls infantry, a player who controls archers, a player who controls cavalry or spearmen, and so on and so forth. I think that would be a solution to for a cool co-op thingamajig. So the problem with spear troops then is that perhaps they have too slow of a skill to stab quickly. I think so, yeah. I think they just need to be faster. And all that could also work for lanced cavalry as well. I don't consider watching a guy cheese a battle for 45 minutes. Interesting gameplay. Oh, you talking about my current playthrough, Originator? I'm not sure the pause mechanic was ever needed in Mountain Blade. Many just less happens in 5 minutes. Byproducts. If you let him participate when he isn't actually involved in character, it opens doors for a lot of sabotage, griefing, and other ugly elements you don't want. Yeah, I think about if you want to go for a co-op single-player campaign, you would play with friends. That would not, you know, cause you problems, I'd say. You meant for the multiplayer. Ah, okay. I'll just sell all of that. I'm still exceeding capacity because now I just have too much loot on me. Probably too many weapons. Oh yeah, too many weapons. And I'm not really doing that bad on gear as well. What's my movement speed? Can I effectively... I can reach Onira in decent time. That's okay. I do need to get a companion and some horses going to help out with all of the loot. With the inventory capacity. There's some looters over there. There's a few things that ruin friendships as reliable as your friends fucking up in multiplayer games. It all depends how sensitive you are. But I had that issue. I will admit I did have that issue with a few friends where we were playing League of Legends. I was clearly being shitty at the game, and they were better than me, and they got upset with me that I'm not as good. What you gonna do? I know, Permastash, that mules and Sumpter horses help with carry capacity. I just need the troops to man the mules as well. It's fun messing with each other. If it's multiplayer fighting against each other, yeah, sure. If he just takes the role of a single soldier from your party, how can he grief you? It's not like there would be friendly fire or they would control any troops. Sure. There's your first mistake playing League. It's an enjoyable video game even though the community is a little bit toxic. I don't think your friends would actually get mad if you were bad at a game. They would probably just make fun of you a bit. Probably. Doesn't matter though. It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Fucking friends over on purpose is only funny for an extremely short time before it becomes frustrating. I guess. Hey Mata, do you consider replaying Kingdom Come Deliverance on hardcore with all bad traits? No, that sounds tedious and not fun. So probably not. Plus, I'll probably wait until I get a better graphics card before I'm going to be pre-installing and opening Kingdom Come Deliverance again. Because the performance was a little bit subpar last time I played it. Not sure if it improved since, and it was just because of bad optimization from the devs part, but I'll probably just wait until I get a better... Oh my god, that's super cheap. Better graphics card. Speaking of, if you guys want to help with me acquiring a better graphics card, I want to donate a bit. Isn't it their first game? It is. What's your point? I see Warband, you click. Hello, I am Apple 1. Or sorry, I am Apple 11. Welcome to the end. Actually, Kingdom Come Deliverance without fast travel is more immersive. I didn't really fast travel in Kingdom Come Deliverance. I really enjoyed my time leisurely strolling between settlements, Mudda. Think it's great for a first game? Oh yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance is an amazing game. It does have some high requirements and have some optimization problems. That's it. I'm not allowed to say that? Personally, I don't like sumpter horses. From your experience, they don't help as much as better horses for speed, and not as much carry capacity as mules. They're half measures. Maybe someone can correct you on this. Might be right, Permastash. But right now, I'm not really in a situation where I can choose that. I'll be going for 10 hardwood. And I'm going to start working with that. There. And I'm going to get the wooden hammers. For more hardwood. So I can keep doing that. Are there any good mods for Warband yet? For Warband, yes. I'd say Prophecy of Pendor and Perisno are among the best. For Bannerlord, I'm not sure. Apple. If you're referring to Bannerlord. Didn't mean it like that? No worries, Valentine. It's okay. Being, you know, me actually stating things and you guys just using text can leave a lot to interpretation, and sometimes I misinterpret your statements. Sometimes I just misinterpret your statements, so I apologize if I misunderstood, good sir. You really need a new graphics card playing Battle Brothers over No Man's Sky? Yes, sub. I really, really want my new graphics card so Excel works on my computer. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of ingredients from the spot, huh? Trade. I cannot move from this spot, so I'm going to be forced to trade. I can actually make a profit by converting hardwood into charcoal and selling it back to the city. That's amazing. Yeah, I could just be a blacksmith over here. That's awesome. Okay. Don't I have a 1060? I do. I do have a 1060. But I kind of want to upgrade to a 20-something. I suggest you have a look at Nexus mod and Reddit. You'll find a lot of mods for both. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I kind of missed what Apple said. Was he referring to Warband or to Bannerlord? To be fair, if you have a better of that you did and you were able to play the whole game, just not on max graphics, and from what you've read, the updates have helped a lot somewhat with the performance, so it could be worth a look. Although you understand wanting to wait for a new graphics card. No, I see your point, Teramicus. I did finish the base game of Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I just don't feel like I need to go back to it for right now. But another reason why I would like to go for a better graphics card is just future-proofing in general. I am having some FPS issues in video games, like in Total War Warhammer, for example, and I know the importance of having good FPS if you're streaming content to others. For example, if you, or probably, of course there are exceptions to this statement, but if there are people who are coming in and they see a fucking potato graphics on a game that should have decent graphics, they're gonna walk away from the stream and go try to find some higher quality graphics. It's a thing that happens. If you want to grind your smithing, go to Odrisa. buy hardwood there for cheap, turn it into charcoal and, you know, Nira, and then sell the shit. Thank you, Spectre. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if you've played Kingdom Come Deliverance on 1070 and you didn't really have performance issues. Yeah, well, I have a 1060 and I'm having some issues, especially inside a settlement. I'm having super major problems. Or at least I had. You assume, though, that he doesn't influence the performance of the games, right? Maybe the streaming is what drives it over the edge? Maybe. Alright, Nader. Played all of them Warband? Yes, sorry, you played Bannerlord when it came out and haven't looked at the mods yet. I sadly am not really familiar with mods with Bannerlord. I am Apple. I'm currently playing vanilla. Oh, awesome. Did you realize I played it already? Did you enjoy the game? I thought it was really fun and unique. Oh yeah, I super enjoyed the base game. I played the base game and a little bit of the village building part, but I didn't steal anything in the video game, so I was a little bit low on cash and didn't have enough cash to further develop the town. So, and if I understand correctly, there's 2 more DLCs that came out in the meantime, so I'm just waiting for a better GPU to get back into it. With all due respect, I'm not playing Star Citizen or No Man's Sky, most games 10 years old or so. You like the older look? Okay, sub. But I do plan on maybe streaming Total War Warhammer 3, which will be costly on my GPU. I do plan on playing No Man's Sky eventually, even though you are nagging me quite a lot about it, you know, poke poke. But all's good. Didn't think the performance gap between 1060 and 1070 is that significant. Yes, I know. But I'm probably going to try to future-proof a little bit and try to go for a 2080. We'll see. Practically, the donation goal is just kind of half of the price of a GPU. The rest of the money I'm going to be adding it from my own pocket. So yeah. I'm not conning you guys into me getting a better GPU. I'm also participating to that. Okay, let's join the tournament. Maybe a CPU or motherboard problem? It's not a motherboard problem because it's brand new. Still think throwing weapons and skirmisher units are in most urgent need of change and should receive more attention. Yeah, maybe increasing a little bit the, I don't know, weapon count or accuracy of the throwing weapons might be a good idea. Or just making the AI better at using them, because it's a little bit wonky. Yes, Ceramicus, it is quite expensive. But that was just a link of the weapon that I kind of have an idea of going... of the GPU that I kind of have an idea of going for. I will definitely try to find the cheapest option for the best... You know, I'm going to be cost efficient with the matter. I'm going to go for the cheapest option, but with the highest buck. Maybe it's not going to be a 2080, it's going to be a 2070. We'll see. And nothing is set in stone. Things can change. You don't intend to upgrade your GPU because you almost only play old games anyway? Fair point. You eventually stopped begging me to watch Mandalorian. Eventually it'll be the same with No Man's Sky. Okay. Who knows? Maybe I'm actually going to be getting back to doing those things. Big Fang 29, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hitpoint 10. It's depressing that Bannerlord doesn't get many views, even though it's a good game. Okay, thanks. It's an okay game. Still needs a lot of improvements, though. I just killed myself, I think. Or not. I'm actually gonna be able to... Ooh, gotta help the red guy. Help the red guy! Fuck, I think I killed myself. Or, no, I actually won. Beautiful. What's up, Spectre? You can just ask. You don't need to mention that it's a question. Even though you can somehow run Red Dead Redemption 2 just fine despite your PC being built in 2014, with the exception of the GPU. Okay. Throwing weapons overall just aim too slow, while skirmishers in-game also move not fast enough to actually skirmish. The weight of the throwing weapon only makes things worse. I don't understand how Rev can have problems with Warhammer when you have a worse PC in every aspect, yet have never encountered any. Well, usually it's because I'm also streaming at the same time, Robson. Streaming does take a little bit of a resource off of your computer. It ain't that easy being cheesy. Have I heard about the amazing show called The Vikings? No, Spectre, that's the first time I've ever heard about it. What's it about? Is it about magical Mars invasion aliens? Because I can't really tell from the title. Ooh, got him. Beautiful. My biggest turnouts are from Mountain Blade? Yeah, my biggest turnouts are from Mountain Blade. Usually anything else that I play is not really that watched. Although Battle Brothers has a decent turnout. But yeah, streaming is a performance hog. I do want to try out cloud streaming a bit. See how that works. You maybe try Streamlabs' solution. But I'll see. Have you considered a second PC for the video capture only? It would be too much of a hassle, Eric Nader. I don't really have the space for a second PC. And I'm not really tech savvy. I'm not really sure how I would be able to set that up, but I guess there's always tutorials that I could check out. I think you should watch it. It's about a Viking period where the Danes, the Swedes, and the Norwegians were Chads. Okay. Vikings is Game of Thrones without tits and ass. Ah, such a waste. Okay. That would be more expensive than just buying a new GPU. Yes, but it would probably just future-proof all performance issues regarding, interference from recording. But I'll just try. Hey, Zenrel, just check out. Was it Streamlabs? No. What's it called? I mentioned it a second ago. Something Labs online streaming or something like that. No, I do try to just get maximum everything. I try to squeeze out as much graphics out of my video games. Don't you have some streamer friends or acquaintances? Could get in contact and ask how they worked this out, assuming they didn't just upgrade the heck out of their PC. I don't really have streamer friends. Or people who are into streaming and stuff. I've just learned everything from scratch on my own with me, the internet, forums, and tutorials. And that's all. And I always try kind of new setups, and sometimes I fail, sometimes it improves things. Okay, what the hell did I won? Oh, this. Well, it's an upgrade. And I look stupid. It's a win. Okay. Maybe I can negotiate with my wife to maybe acquire a GPU for Christmas, but not super expensive. I still can't believe that the prices are so high. Even after the, presumable shutting down of the mining industry. Of the GPU mining, crypto mining industry. Shadows are freaking deadly to graphic cards, it's wild. Yes, it is, but they're also super pretty. My guy loves his mead. Fuck yeah. That's what I get for upgrading gear. Big streamers maybe, but some random that streams for 40 to 50 peeps at most aren't really that keen on spending $3,000 to $4,000 on PC. Thanks for calling me a random, Rapson. You're a very nice and beautiful fellow as well. Even the manufacturers are trying to lower the prices. I really hope they are. Really hope they are. Because god damn, I need some upgrades. When I count on crypto mining dying down, I also don't think that getting GPUs for that much money is even worth it. I know, Eric Nader, that's why I don't really have a new GPU right now. It's amazing how much the 1050 Ti costs even now. How much is it for a 1050 Ti? DMD. Because I'm quite curiosa. I assume that did not give me any... What the hell? How the hell did I get smithing stamina back? I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Hell no, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Blah, 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 blah. About 400 to 500 Canadian... CAD stands for Canadian dollars. Could you please convert that into euro? Intel said last year that their next iteration of GPUs would have software on it to prevent them from being used for crypto mining. Yeah, but Intel's GPUs are kind of a joke. Or, well, I'm sorry. I don't want to shit on them, but I only seen Intel GPUs as office GPUs that are not really meant for gaming. Am I wrong? Please. Yeah, I agree, Rev's Shadows has to be one of the biggest additions in the game beyond the basic textures. Shadows tend to add a crazy amount of detail and depth and immersion, yes. €233. 1050 Ti for €233. That's not a lot. 400 plus bucks? That's not a lot. It's fine. I'm okay with that. I would be able to play for that. Because they were fed up with not being able to meet demand. Kind of fucked up. 1070 is only marginally cheaper than when you bought yours 3 years ago. I think it's more expensive now to go for a 1070, if I remember correctly. You paid less for your 1060 back in the day, like 300 something. Not sure if they can even get that working, to be honest. I don't know. Got lucky to get a 2080 for 700 last year before it went poof in 2 weeks. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Okay. Just buy an Xbox Series X. Why treat your gaming console like a cancer patient? Right. Okay. I have a PlayStation 4. I'm okay with it. I don't want to buy any other gaming console for right now. For a card that came out in 2015, it's very pricey. It is. Yeah, Tremicus, but even though it's completely illegal, that doesn't automatically mean that it's stopped. That simply means that the crypto mining industry is just gonna go underground. Ceremicus. That's the sad part of the matter. Okay, Smelty the Smelter. I could get rid of some of those. Actually, no, I don't have the smithing skill. Okay, capacity exceeded. I would probably need to sell that. I'll wait here for a little bit of time. Solar is mostly underground because of their power demand. Okay, the game saves at midnight or something. Speaking of a shortage, PS5 is still nearly impossible to get like it was for last Christmas. Oh, that's dumb. Dumb and sad. But hey, what you gonna do? There's a bunch of crypto miners who enjoy not paying their power bill. I assume so. I'm sure it's quite costly. They'll use your car radio to mine crypto eventually? Jesus. Good thing I have an old piece of shit as a radio in my car. It's on cassette. You know the band cassettes? Oh yeah, those old things. I have Elvis and shit. I literally have an entire box of cassettes for the old radio. Or I should just call it a cassette player. Yeah. It's not stopped, but an analysis said that global mining has dropped by over 63%, but obviously that was just the one source, so not certain. That's still nice, but again, we don't know if it's true or not. Just offload the crypto miners into the shovelware mobile games they're making by dozens. You still have a box of cassettes somewhere as well? Yeah. Yeah, fun times. I should just sell this shit and walk away. Probably. Yeah, just sell this shit and walk away until I get my hands on some... Oh, speaking of, are there any... Sorok the Hawk? Nah, I don't want Sorok the Hawk. You don't have a tape deck for it? Or, well, a cassette player? Okay. You should have a cassette player in your car? Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a classic. It's an old car. It cost me a lot of money to keep it going. True crime of our era, still can't buy a PS5? I don't know. I don't know what's this rush with getting the newest shit. I have a PlayStation 4. I haven't played all of my games on my PlayStation 4. I'll keep my PlayStation 4 until I go through the gaming library. Do I have a VHS? No, I do not have a VHS. Love the title of PlayStation website when you Google it. PlayStation 5 Play has no limits. Apparently, it fucking does. Ah, it's hilarious. I think the other factors are secondary, at least in China. Okay. Consoles are for peasants. Okay. All PlayStation games are backwards compatible, though, or not anymore? No clue. No fucking clue if they are or not. Okay. I can't smelt the hoe. PCs are for the lonely. Okay. As long as you enjoy what you're playing, you shouldn't give a shit about what others think. I never understood these PC versus console player bullshit. Never understood it. Not even looking to get a PlayStation 5, brother, but it's stupid that it's been released for so long, but still it's constantly sold out. I think PS5 can play all PS games, if I remember correctly. That's awesome. Backwards compatibility means you can play old games on new consoles, not the other way around. Just a meme, not serious, pretty sure. You'd be surprised how many people are actually serious about that shit. Some people are just dumb. Hey, little Spree, welcome back to the Got me back into Bannerlord. I don't know you missed it this much. I am gonna be honest, I missed it as well. I am enjoying myself. I just need to start playing and stop talking with you guys. Actually, nope. Wait, it's the 3-hour mark. Never mind. I'm gonna be stopping here. But we did catch up a little bit. I just need to acquire some companions here and there. And that's gonna be it. Nah, I'm sorry, Spectre. That's gonna be it for today. We're gonna be continuing tomorrow. I gotta get ready for my night shift. But thank you, guys, for dropping by and watching and talking. It was a nice, more civilized evening. I'm proud of you boys. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. If you guys like what I do, please hit that follow button. It will just notify you when I stream. That's all the follow button does. If you do want to further support me, also subscribe. If you are watching this from YouTube, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Makes the channel and the videos a little bit more well-known. That's it, and I wish you boys and girls a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.